Hi guys, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Happy New Year to all the viewers out there. Another week goes by and another winner. This time it was Marcello Sonata's turn. The old boy, 10-year-old by Galileo. First ever winner by Galileo at Hanging Rock. So that was a great result for the team, especially for Stretch and Lenny, who took him up there and saddled him up, and Georgie to ride, our old apprentice. So no, it was a good result all round.
But Marcello Sonata goes all, beats Midas Man by a long neck.
On the same day, Jamie and we took Macrobius to Flemington, and those who saw him run were probably a bit alarmed the way how he pulled up. He was pulled up a long way out, but he's come through the run fine. Probably just, he didn't really have a long break, he only had a bit of a let up, and he did a lot of racing over the winter on the synthetic tracks, and come back this time hard tracks, and yeah, he probably just, his old joints probably just felt him a bit late, so he'll go out for a long deserved break now, and hopefully he can come back and maybe go 2 for 2 in the synthetic series final again during the winter.
Thanks for that, James. Now, runners this week, we're a little bit reliant on heat this week. They're talking massive 40 degrees on the weekend, so I obviously don't want to travel these horses too far in the truck on these sort of days. It just knocks the absolute arse out of them. So on Friday at stall, I've got Patronus. Now, she's probably come to the end of her run, this filly, but she's it's one of these things. It's a difficult one. She's been around about the prize money. She's been running seconds and thirds, and but she's had a few runs in now. She wasn't all that far off them at Moonee Valley, but at the end of the day, she hasn't won a race, and they just need to win races to pay for themselves. So she's a bit of a, you know, a question mark, isn't it? Like, what do? Do you put her out and bring her back? And it's going to cost probably, I don't know, 7,000 or 8,000, I suppose, in fees and everything by the time you get her back to this fitness level, or do you keep her going and try and stretch the string a little bit and actually try and win a race and have her pay for her next prep? So, you know, we got her on Friday. She's drawn a really poor gate on a hot day, so it might not be all the smartest thing to do. So I'll just have a close look at the field. If I think she can win, she'll go. But if I think that she's only a place chance, we'll look at another day. Beyond Pretty, she also goes to stall, 2,000 metres. I always tend to find horses do improve once they've had that run under their belt over 2,000 metres. Once again, she's got into a fair bit of trouble at Werribee the other day, so we'll kick this out and we'll go forward on it. She's drawn a wideish gate, which should allow us to have a bit of time up our sleeve to sort of just roll forward and put her out of trouble. But Jack Hill rides, he rode her well the other day, and he knows how we want the horse ridden, so she'll probably go there. But once again, heat-related thing, I don't want to travel these fillies too far if we don't have to. You know, we'll head off to Warrnambool on Sunday. Now, Mohaka goes straight up to the 2,000 metres, genuine staying filly. I'm not going to muck around in shorter races with her. She's going to get over 2,400 metres eventually, so let's get her up over that sort of trip as quick as we can. Work was great here yesterday morning, so no doubt, she's only had the one start and sort of got well beaten, but I thought through the line she was nice and strong. Go straight to the 2,000 metres, we'll ride her midfield and have her hitting the line. I think you'll find a pretty nice sort of filly on Sunday. In a stride, probably he's been in work a long time. I was going to run him last week and wasn't all that happy with his blood count. I thought his work was okay through the week, but he might have just come to the end of his run. I'll just make a decision on Sunday morning whether we run him or not. But if he does run, I expect him to go okay. That's his grade. He'll punch out and go forward, but he just might have come to the end of his run, that horse. Now, Kilmore Monday, it was actually a Kilmore meeting on Saturday. Because of the heat, they've transferred the meeting to Monday. In case you don't know, there's no racing in Victoria on Mondays now. They've given the industry a day off on Monday, so it's ideal, this sort of thing, where they do transfer a meeting. It sort of frees up a day. So if a race meeting gets washed out or transferred, you've always got Monday there. It's a really good initiative from Racing Victoria. Chopsticks, he ran really well the other day at Geelong. That's probably as good as he can go. He ran fourth, beaten 3 or 4 lengths from a pretty nice sort of horse. He won the start before that, so drop him back to 58 grade, looks ideal. He'll bounce and be running, sitting just off the speed and should be hitting the line. I expect him to be really hard to beat in that sort of race. Now, Crossbearer, he also goes there. Now, last start he was a bit vulnerable in front. He drew wide and rolled forward, and the actual horse inside him actually tried to bite him, and then got checked out of it bad, and he ended up a couple of lengths in front all by himself, and he's still quite a young sort of horse and doesn't really know what he's doing, and he sort of got left in front a long way out and was very vulnerable. So we just want to ride him off the speed. Hopefully he can draw half a decent gate and sort of just sit off him and be hitting the line rather than being in front, being a sitting shot. We may even run at Geelong on Thursday. We might back up Aloof. He won okay the other day, first up without a trial, and I'm always hesitant to sort of back a horse up too quickly after their first up run if they're a little bit soft first up. I'll give him a nice solid gallop on Monday. If he works up really, really well and pulls up good from it, we might take him to Geelong on Thursday. If not, we'll probably just wait another 3 or 4 days for him.
Hi guys, welcome to Around the Stables. New year got off to a great start while me and Jamie went to Flemington. Luke and Lenny took Marcello Sonata up to Hanging Rock and they got a win. Racing is quite an amazing game. It doesn't matter whether you're an owner, a trainer, a strapper, the excitement of winning never changes. And it was the first time Lenny and Stretch had the responsibility of going up by themselves in the truck. They had to saddle the horse, they had to talk to the jockey with all the instructions and like that. Yeah, so it was great for them to get the win with Macrobius Sonata. I think Luke's excitement after the race, the phone call Jamie got, it was quite ecstatic. So let's go and present the trophy to Stretch now with the win on Macrobius Sonata. So this is the trophy the Macrobius Sonata won at Hanging Rock, strapped and looked after by Luke. So well done, Luke. There you go, mate. That's all yours.
Thanks, James. Yeah, it was really fantastic to get the win with Marcello Sonata at Hanging Rock on New Year's Day. They put on a great day for us and the weather was perfect for a beautiful front running ride by Georgie Cartwright on Mel. I was really pleased with myself to be able to take him up in charge of him, and I managed to get him nice and quiet by putting some earmuffs on him before the race, and it really settled him and made him perfect for the run. There might be another one for him and plenty more for me as well. What am I supposed to say?
Hi guys, unfortunately we couldn't close out 2017 with another winner, but we're in a new year now and things are definitely looking up. For the week ahead we're pretty busy. Today we're off to Geelong for 2 rides there and we're off to Stall on Friday for 3 rides there, where I'll be back on Oosterman, who I won on last start at Horsham. After this week, I'm off for a short break up to the Gold Coast. Going to go have a look at the Magic Millions for a week up there. Hopefully freshen up, get a bit of rest, and come back bigger and stronger. And hopefully we've got big things ahead for 2018. So hopefully we can close out the winner before I go on break with the winner. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
That's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, well done to the boys. They went up to Hanging Rock on the weekend. It's good, you know, sometimes you get caught up in racing a little bit. And honestly, the expression and the enjoyment Stretch got from going up there, and he rang me on the way home and he was very, very excited. And that little bit of responsibility was fantastic. So well done to Stretch and Lenny. Lenny actually had to go up there and give a big long-winded speech. So that would have been an interesting one from everybody involved up there. But Lenny certainly would have told him every single inch of the race. So that was great. Reasonably busy week this week, couple of nice sort of chances I think. Just the heat is always a worry. We sort of tend to be spending a lot of time saline drenching and all that sort of stuff this time of year when with all the heat, trying to get the horses to recover more than anything. They tend to race well, but then it absolutely knocks them around, and they tend to find their way to the paddock pretty quickly with hard tracks and a lot of heat. So we'll just be very guided by what sort of day we get as to whether we run the horses this week or not. Until next week, see you later. It's absolutely fantastic to be able to go to Hanging Rock on Australia Day. They put on a really good show for us. Yeah, New Year's Day, whatever. Same dog, different leg. Let's try that again. Instantly. It's called Winners. I'll see you on my next segment next week. It's called Winners.